How do FPSOs stay safe while operating 24/7 offshore? Given the high operating costs of an FPSO, any period without production has a direct impact on profitability and must be minimized. At the same time, operators carry a fundamental responsibility for the safety of their workforce, making operational safety a top priority across all offshore production vessels. As a result, every offshore activity must be carefully planned and executed to prevent incidents that could lead to injuries, fatalities, or unplanned shutdowns. Maintaining safe operations is therefore not only a regulatory obligation, but also essential for ensuring continuous production and long-term asset performance. Given the high operating costs of an FPSO, any period without production directly affects profitability and must be minimized. At the same time, operators remain responsible for protecting their workforce, ensuring that safety continues to be a top priority across all offshore production vessels. As a result, all offshore activities must be carefully planned and carried out to avoid incidents that could result in injuries, fatalities, or unexpected shutdowns. Maintaining safe operations is therefore not only required by regulation, but also critical for supporting continuous production and long-term asset performance. Ensuring operational safety on FPSOs depends on establishing and continuously improving a strong safety management system. Given the complexity of offshore production vessels, safety must be embedded in every part of operations, from daily work routines to emergency preparedness. This includes developing clear procedures, providing structured training for all personnel, carrying out regular audits and inspections, and making sure that every task is performed under controlled and well-understood conditions. At the center of this approach is a system designed to identify hazards and manage the risks associated with FPSO operations. It must also include clearly defined emergency response measures, along with processes for investigating incidents, ensuring that the organization can respond effectively when unexpected situations arise. A key element of operational safety is the investigation of incidents, accidents, and near misses. Even events that do not lead to injury can provide valuable insights into potential weaknesses within the system. By analyzing root causes and applying corrective actions, operators can prevent similar incidents in the future and continuously strengthen overall safety performance. Learning from these events helps build a proactive safety culture, where awareness of risks becomes part of everyday operations. However, effective reporting depends strongly on the organization's culture. If personnel are concerned about negative consequences, incidents may go unreported, reducing valuable opportunities for improvement. Creating an environment that encourages open communication and supports non-punitive reporting is therefore essential. This ensures that all safety-related information is captured, shared, and acted upon, strengthening overall safety performance across offshore operations. Regular risk assessments are a fundamental part of operational safety on FPSOs, providing a structured approach to identifying and managing hazards in complex offshore environments. These assessments evaluate potential risks across the vessel's systems and activities, allowing operators to implement targeted measures that reduce or control those risks before they develop into incidents. To remain effective, risk assessments must be carried out continuously and updated whenever changes occur, whether related to equipment, processes, or operational conditions. They should be performed by qualified personnel with the appropriate expertise, such as experienced HSE supervisors or external specialists, ensuring that all relevant risks are properly identified and addressed. Even with strong safety engineering and well-established operational controls, incidents cannot be completely eliminated. This makes comprehensive emergency response plans essential. These plans are designed to limit the impact of major events and are typically based on predefined scenarios identified through a technological risk assessment, or TRA. By linking risk assessment with emergency preparedness, FPSO operators can strengthen both prevention and response, creating a more resilient and safety-focused offshore operation. The safe execution of work activities is a key pillar of operational safety on FPSOs. Clear and well-defined procedures ensure that all personnel understand how to carry out their tasks without exposing themselves or others to unnecessary risk. These procedures must be reviewed regularly and updated to reflect changes in equipment, working conditions, and operational requirements. Communicating these procedures effectively is just as important. Practical approaches such as Toolbox Talks, informal, task-specific safety briefings, help reinforce awareness and encourage open discussion of potential hazards. When conducted regularly, they strengthen the safety culture and ensure that critical information is clearly understood before any work begins. In addition, safety practices must be properly documented and monitored to ensure compliance. Maintaining a safe working environment includes keeping floors and stairways clean and well drained, removing waste and debris without delay, addressing spillages immediately, and ensuring that walkways remain clear at all times. These simple yet essential measures reduce everyday risks and support a consistent, safety-first approach across all FPSO operations. Regular monitoring and review of operations are essential for maintaining high safety standards on FPSOs. Audits and inspections play a key role in this process, helping to identify potential hazards and confirm that all activities are carried out in line with approved safe work procedures. These checks ensure that both operational practices and equipment performance remain fully aligned with safety requirements. A structured and continuously updated risk inventory supports this approach. By keeping a clear overview of identified risks and the critical safety systems in place, operators can prioritize inspections and testing using defined monitoring tools. Regular verification ensures that these systems remain fully operational and ready to respond whenever needed. Beyond technical assessments, ongoing safety reviews are crucial for strengthening the organization's safety culture. By evaluating whether policies are being followed and assessing their effectiveness, companies can identify gaps, implement improvements, and reinforce best practices. This continuous feedback loop ensures that safety remains an active and evolving process throughout FPSO operations. Operational safety is fundamental to the reliable and successful operation of FPSOs. It relies on a comprehensive approach that combines effective safety management systems, clearly defined work procedures, continuous training, and regular audits and inspections. The investigation of incidents and near misses further strengthens this framework by identifying root causes and helping to prevent similar events in the future. When all of these elements work together, they create a controlled and resilient operating environment. As a result, risks are reduced, personnel and assets are protected, and FPSO production can continue with minimal disruption.